crap. Devil Dog Gaming. Step into it.
What the hell? How the hell did I get down here? Looks like some crazy ass boiler room or something. Oh. Okay. Why am I even here? Oh crap. What the hell's going on? I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here.
Absolutely horrendous. Okay, let's take some serious work. Now first, you must lift your forehead up to your forehead. Like so.
What the hell was that? Oh, now I know I'm hallucinating.
Hey, where you think you're going, you bitch?
Oh, okay, I think I kind of get this now. You're the one who's been doing this. You're Freddy Krueger.
No. You don't want to say that name. You know it's copyrighted, Devil Dog. You don't want to get your channel demonetized, do you, bitch?
You got a good point there. Well, if I don't call you that, then what's your name?
Oh, me? What's my name? Oh, okay, you can call me Scary Jerry, bitch.
Really? Okay. So, what exactly are you even doing down here, man?
What am I doing down here? Oh, you got a good question. Let me think. Well, I like to help the lady that lives above take care of rats and other things, and actually, you're not cops, you rats.
You son of a bitch. How'd you get out of here?
But you can't hide, bitch. I'm here to Gaza.
Oh, talk about a vivid dream. Man, I need to quit playing this. None of that made even any sense. Almost like it's not really a Silent Hill game.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm finally reviewing it, people. I've been waiting a long time for this. This is my review of Silent Hill F. It was developed by NeoBards Entertainment and published by Konami and released on September 25th of 2025 on the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And it is a standalone spin-off of the original Silent Hill series, taking place in a fictional town in 1960s Japan, where you play as a high school student named Hideko, who, while dealing with an abusive father and a mother who allows the violence to happen, leaves after a fight to meet up with her friends. And at this point in time, a thick fog rolls in over the whole town, covering it in a suppressive, eerie vibe. The people of the town start turning into these disturbing, twisted monsters, and it's up to Hineko to explore the town, fight these monsters, solve puzzles, on a quest to try to save her friends and her very own sanity from the nightmarish hellscape. Along the way, she meets up with a fox mask wearing man that tries to help you, though you are told not to trust him. Along your oppressive adventure. You tend to black out, and when you do, you get transported to the Dark Shrine, this game's version of the other world. Now, since this is a psychological horror game, the game has a couple new mechanics in it, including a focus meter and a sanity meter. Now, focus is pretty easy to know. It helps you slow down enemies by hitting your button at the right time when they set up to attack. It will set up a possible parry for a high attack back, and you can wind up a super powerful attack. But when you use this, it costs you sanity. Your sanity is basically used to activate your focus mode, and if you run out of it, you start taking damage. Now, the recover sanity is pretty simple. You just avoid combat, if you're able to, long enough to get your bearings straight, and you can use your items to refill it, or pray at a shrine. That's the easiest way. It's also how you save your game. Now, as for fighting mechanics in this game has a lot of fighting with monsters in it. Yes, you can choose to run from them, but these guys are so damn quick, they catch up on your heels really quick. And I found it sometimes, it is best to run away, but a lot of times you're not able to and you have to fight them. So you press a button to lock on and you have a regular attack and a heavy attack. And when you use a heavy attack, it takes a long time to wind up. And if you miss, the enemy can counterattack you and take your life and screw you up pretty quick. Now, the one thing I say I don't like about this is the fact that the weapons, they break on you. Yes, it's got degrading weapons. Now, I know why they did this. They wanted to make the game seem more frightening, more disturbing, but I just find that as fucking annoying. I really do. Because when you have this many enemies that are attacking you, and don't get me wrong, I know that this girl is not supposed to be a badass. She's just a high school, student. So she's not going to be great at melee combat. But why, if you have somebody who is not good at melee combat, have to do so much fucking melee combat? I mean, that is the biggest flaw I have with this game. It's just constantly fighting these enemies. And on top of that, I love a game with good puzzles. I really do. But this one's puzzles are a pain in the ass. They really are very hard to figure out. And I know I'm not a genius or nothing, but I'm pretty damn astute to figure out puzzles in a game. But this one's puzzles are exceedingly difficult, mainly because a lot of times when you're trying to solve a puzzle, you have a respawning enemy that keeps coming and attacking you. And I can't say I like that at all. Honestly, in fact, I actually wrote up a good script for this to try to do this non-biased, but I cannot sit here and actually keep praising this game like everybody else is doing. There are a lot of faults in this game. I'm sorry, I think this is where it's turning into a rant. This is where I'm going to start doing a rant about this game. First of all, the visuals are very nice, yes, but the town. Why would you create this town and every single area and level basically be just a bunch of hallways connected? And there's really no excuse to explore, because all you're going to do is find another damn monster that's going to attack you. And when you kill them, they just keep getting back up, and you end up breaking your weapon and running out of health items and dying constantly. My God, like I said, the puzzles, like the Scarecrow puzzle, that is the dumbest one ever, because it's so fucking vague. All the puzzles in this are so fucking vague. There's no way of figuring them out at all. Like they'll say, follow the Scarecrow that's pointing. You got to find the one that's looking down with their palms twisted down. But they don't say that. They don't give you any clues to figure it out. So you keep activating Scarecrows, and next thing you know, you got 17 Scarecrows that are chasing you all around the fucking area trying to kill you because you pulled the wrong one out. Honestly, the boss battles are a chore. Yes, they look good. The bosses are awesome looking. And they're multi-part battles that you have to just realize the mechanics to be able to beat them. But it's long, it's drawn out, it's tedious, it's not fun. It's just not a fun game. And the other thing is, there is no tie-in to Silent Hill at all in this. You can say it's a Silent Hill spin-off game all you want. I say it's Siren. It really is, because this is so deep in Japanese folklore. It has nothing to do with Silent Hill at all. It doesn't. There's no curse. There's no people out there that are the Order. There's no Order. There is no tie-in at all. The only possible tie-in I could possibly come up with in this game is the fact that the white flowers that you get in here that the guy makes pills for you is pretty much just a spin-off of White Claudia, which we all know is in the other Silent Hill games. I mean, and the other thing is, if you love Japanese history and stuff like that, mythology, you're gonna love this. But I don't. I'm not a fan of it because, no offense, to me it's boring. Visually it's not appealing at all to me because I don't feel any sort of care for any of these characters. Yes, I know that the main character is suffering from the fact that her parents are abusive and stuff, but the main tie-in in this is the fact that they're just trying to marry her off to someone that she's not truly in love with, and her friends treat her like crap because she gets bullied and she does drugs. And no offense, that's a rather lame and tame Silent Hill. You look at every other Silent Hill out there with Heather, with Mason, all of them, even Homecoming. At least they had a tie-in to the town, a reason why they were mentally messed up. And in this case, there really is no reason for her mental mess up. It's really not that bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that abusive parents, drug use, and bad friends, and bullying is a good thing. No, it's definitely not. But if you're in the Silent Hill universe, that is supposed to be bringing this curse of the fact that you're suffering for all the trials and tribulations and turmoil and all the bad things you did, and this is just a high school girl that really hasn't really done that many bad things. She ain't killed nobody. She ain't chopped no one up. She didn't even beat up her daddy or nothing. And she's the main protagonist in this, and none of these characters have any fucking personality whatsoever. I'm sorry, if you're a big fan of anime and Japanese folklore, you are gonna love this game. And once again, I'm not saying that it is a bad game. It's not a bad game. But for me, it pisses me off because there's nothing in this that makes it even remotely feel like playing a Silent Hill game. It does not have that. I still personally say I don't believe it. Even though they said it, I don't believe that this was originally started as a Silent Hill game. I think Konami came along and said, hey man, how about you turn it into a Silent Hill? We could be able to sell more copies of this shit. Honestly, the story is abysmal. You're having to play through this game 5 fucking times to get slightly a clue of what's going on, and even then you still can't figure out. There is really no explanation to why this fog rolled in and why everyone's turning into enemies or not. I mean, it's so vague. It's so poorly done. It's just, it's no character to it. No personality. It basically consists of running to an area to the next area to solve a puzzle to run to a next area. Then occasionally you mix it up where you have a chase mechanic where you got to run from an enemy. And then you just have to fight monsters after monsters after monsters. There's so many fucking monsters. This game reminds me more, if it was in a Silent Hill universe, I'm going to say this game reminds me more like Silent Hill 3 in terms of the way the level designs are, where, where like Heather going through the mall and stuff, where it was mostly corridors and stuff, but not that many open areas. This has no open areas in it, and the open areas that are in it are vast and bland as hell, like the rice paddy fields. I mean, honestly, I cannot sit here and say I like this game. I'm not going to say it's a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's built rather decent. The graphics are good. It does have some sort of charm, but to me, it just does not strike a chord with me, and it does not check the boxes of what I was expecting when I got a new entry to the Silent Hill franchise. Hell, even the Silent Hill free game, a short note, had more to do with Silent Hill than this. I mean, it was about, messed up stuff like, ending yourself. I can't say the S word on here. But honestly, it's and the fighting, my God, the fighting in this is god awful. The enemies take too many hits, even on the easiest mode. Your weapons break way too damn easy. There's not enough weapons around to fight. If you do try running from these fucking monsters, you gotta run 5 miles away before they finally stop chasing after you. There's been so many times I get confused where I don't know where to go because they don't give you any clue of where the fuck you're supposed to go. And you got a big enemy here, then you got 3 enemies here, and you're like, shit, and it's supposed to be frightening? No, it's frustrating. It's not fun. This game, for me, is not fun. The fighting mechanics are not well done. It comes off like a really, really crappy, spin-off. I don't like it. I'm sorry. This game is very polarizing to me. While I can sit here and say I can see why people think it's a fantastic variation from the franchise with its beautiful game world and a somewhat disturbing story, which I don't think is disturbing enough. It has no tie to the original OG games, nothing to do with the cult. And honestly, this game will take you anywhere from 8 to 10 hours long to get through it. And you can only get one ending at the very beginning. You have to play through it again. And it does open up some new parts that you go through, but all the parts, no offense, all consist of the same 3 areas. You got your slight outdoor areas. Then you got around the town, which is basically just alleyways and hallways. And then you have internal areas like a school you go through or other buildings. And hands down, the enemy designs are phenomenal. They are the best part of this game because I don't really like the gameplay in this. I don't. The world looks beautiful, but much like any other Silent Hill game, you have a big ass area you can go through, places you can enter. This, like, 2% of all the buildings you come across can even be entered. And when you go in there, there's really nothing fucking in there. And the fact that the puzzles that are so vague as hell to try to figure out the answer that you have to end up going online and Google search to look to find out what you need to do. And plus with the fact that these enemies never stay dead. And I don't like these characters. They're not charming. They don't have any depth and personality to me. Yes, I understand that this is staying more true to Japanese culture. And maybe that's the problem with it. I am not into Japanese culture. And while I can sit here and once again say, I understand why people like this game. I can understand it. I can't sit here and say that it's good, and I definitely can't say it's fucking Silent Hill, because it's not. The characters don't evolve. They're boring as hell. They have no personality. I don't give a shit about any one of these characters. When I care more about the monster designs, and then after a while I'm going, okay, I'm tired of seeing the same twitching ass, mannequin with blades that I can't defeat. Yes, they threw a lot of enemies at you in Silent Hill 2, but at least you could fucking kill the damn things. In this, they just keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. And even when you upgrade your character, it really does nothing. It doesn't really improve anything at all with this. The stamina meter, hands down, is the worst part of this. And the sanity meter is even more pointless. You don't need it because it doesn't do anything, but it just adds more frustration to this game. But in the end, can I sit here and say that Silent Hill F is good? Yes, it is. But it'll be good for you if you don't mind the heavily focused Japanese folklore aspect. Because if you're going for something like a normal Silent Hill game, I would have to say stay away from this. And if you do play it, just look at it as something else. Don't try to even compare it to any other Silent Hill, because it's nothing like them. And in the end, to me, it was frustrating as hell, but I can still say it's a decent game, but that's my own personal opinion. Please leave in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me, if you're someone who actually thinks this is better than Silent Hill 2 Remake, or if you believe, like along with me, that this isn't even fair to be called a Silent Hill game. Please leave in the comments below. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of people pissed off at me, but I don't care because this is just my opinion on the game. I tried to write a non-biased review, and after playing through it so many times, I got to sit here and say, no, I did not like this game. I did not like this game at all, and after I got through and beat the endings, I got rid of it because I had no interest in even playing this again. While other games, even the old ones, I can still pick up and play no problem. Once again, please subscribe and like my channel, leave lots of comments below, and of course here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.